I've always been a person that gets lost in the clouds, wondering about the most random bullshit. There was this one time as a kid when my family and I went on a paranormal ghost tour in a supposedly haunted area, and they gave us this recording device you could talk into to see if you could get a response from any of the ghosts. I was like, oh boy, time to see if there's any hot single ghosts in my area. So since there were also other families on the tour, I kept embarrassing the hell out of my own because I would not stop spouting the dumbest stuff into the ghost device. I tried many times to ask the ghosts if they wanted a cookie because I desired to know if they ate it, whether I'd see it floating in their stomachs or not. Now that I'm a massive weeb, these sort of ridiculous thoughts and questions have become about anime stuff. And I'm not talking basic stuff like who could beat Goku in a fight. No, that is amateur shit. I'm talking like if a femboy character, say Felis, got thrown into a gender swap anime, would he turn into a tomboy or stay the same? That kind of stuff. So I'll start us off with a show that most of you should know. In Attack on Titan, I'm always wondering what would happen if someone pregnant got turned into a regular Titan. Now, would the Titan then have a giant stomach tumor, or would the fetus still remain tiny? Although it's known that Titans don't have reproductive organs, so maybe the fetus would just get sucked into the void? Or like Mikasa slices a Titan open and suddenly a giant deformed fetus comes running out of nowhere. No, Sasha, that's not a giant potato. She's not pro-choice or pro-life. She's pro-tato. Titan doesn't have the only pregnancy question I have. I'm like a little kid that wants to know where babies come from. If the invisible girl from My Hero Academia got pregnant, would the fetus be invisible or would people just see it floating there? Look, dear, look at the adorable floating fetus! My Hero quirks in general make me think of a lot of dumb shit. Todoroki with his whole fire and ice theme. His testicles, they gotta feel like someone rubbed a stick of Icy Hot on them, right? And I'm sure we've all at one point wondered how it would look like if Deku used One for All on his junk. And you know how Japanese words like kawaii, yamaro, and nani have basically been memed to death by us weebs at this point? Like, some of us will say like them ironically as a joke, others will say them because they need help. Well, it's gotten to the point that I almost can't take them seriously anymore in anime when I should be. When an anime character is about to see someone close to them get killed and are all, Yamero! That's some funny ass shit. Or when a character says some shocking, important revelation, and another dude goes, Nani? I'm like, there it is, he said the word! It's a good thing I don't live in Japan, cause I'd see some little old lady shouting out, Yamero! As a thief runs away with her purse, and I'd just start laughing at her on the spot. People are always bitching about plot holes in anime, but no one ever talks about them in One Punch Man. There's this bonus episode where Saitama plays rock, paper, scissors and uses scissors twice. How is that possible? He clearly only attacks with a fist. Not only that, but he's breaking character. I don't like it when characters don't stay true to their values. That's why I like Brock. He's always horny and he'd only use rock. So if Saitama had believed in himself, then him and Brock could have had a never-ending rock, paper, scissors battle. Speaking of rocks, how about Dr. Stone? If someone was smoking weed when the petrification happens, 3,700 years later when people start becoming unstoned, would that guy still wake up stoned? It's like another Schrodinger's cat. They are both simultaneously stoned and unstoned at the same time. He wakes up and Senku hands him a calendar. Oh boy, it's 420. In the 5700s! Growing up, I didn't really care for shows with giant casts because it was too much for my small brain to handle. So at first I'd get excited when the 4 kids logo would come up. But then there'd be like 7 or 8 kids, and so I'd be really mad. Daddy, let me borrow your gun, I gotta shrink the class size. You know, I've grown tired of all the magical girl anime. I want to see one with a cast of magical old ladies. Think of how sick the transformations could be. A walker spawns out of thin air. The cane would turn into a wand. Tits sagging everywhere. Maybe their skin smoothens up a bit. Even their purse could have its own little transformation. Then they'd have like 50 talking cats, and if Kyuubi asked them to do a contract, it's actually just them writing their will. As a weeb who goes to conventions, sometimes people tell me to go take a shower. And honestly, I don't understand what they expect me to do. Steal the entire thing from the con hotel room? Fellows, I have brought the whole shower. Does this make me socially acceptable now? I tried to bring the sink too, but the sign said 1 bathroom appliance per elevator. But hey, I at least brought a half-naked cosplayer in the shower. She did not agree to this. What? Swap her out with some Smash Brothers players, okay. Lastly, was anyone else's first thought when they watched Made in Abyss and saw that massive hole that you just wanted to take a massive dump in it? Just because. To see how far it falls, I guess. Made in Abyss? Yeah, made in the abyss of my asshole. Oh, come on, dude. Potty humor? Really? Hey, it fits right in with what's already in the show. There's a lot of giant monsters down there, so hey, why not one more? Just be happy I didn't piss down it too. Well, those are all the dumb thoughts I had for this time. If you think you have any of the answers to some of my questions or any brain-dead thoughts of your own, feel free to leave them in the comments and we can bathe in each other's stupidity. And now that I'm done with the anime stuff, I'm gonna go join Bill Nye to see if a dog gives birth in a forest and no one is around to see it. Does it make a hound?